Hello everybody, this is Bobby here, and seeing as I didn't really have much to do at the moment, and I haven't done it for a while, I thought I'd cast a little game of StarCraft 2. Why the hell not, hey? So here I am with a replay which I've downloaded from the internet, and I don't believe it was from any tournament or anything. I think it's just a practice game between these two European players. Our first one being this purple Terran spawning at the bottom position here on test bug, and his name is Goody, and he's a pretty popular Terran, and he's pretty well known for playing a mech style. So we'll have to see what happens here. And spawning up at the top in the grassy areas of test bug is the Ukrainian Zerg Dimaga. So we'll have to see what happens during this game on test bug, which some of you might not be familiar with, as it's not in the Battle.net map pool, but it's one of my favourite maps, mainly because it's one of the only 3-player maps that we see in StarCraft 2. And the good thing about playing a 1v1 on a 3-player map is that all the bases are an equal distance apart, depending on wherever you spawn on the map. Plus, you don't actually know where they've spawned to start with, so there's a little bit of scouting involved to find out where the other player is. But there's also no advantages or disadvantages depending on where you spawn. And other interesting features about this map are destructible rocks here covering Dimaga watchtowers, and there's a gold base here which actually has destructible rocks to be destroyed if you wish to use that gold base. You can't actually mine the minerals. You can place a hatchery or whatever there, but you can't actually use the minerals. So we'll see what happens. We see that Dimaga is going with a pull first build and gas before pull, so he's going to mine 100 minerals and likely go for speed first for his speedlings. And down here at the bottom we can see that Goody is opening up with a 1 barracks play at the moment, 1 gas, with a tech lab going on there before he's actually spawned any units by the looks of it. So it looks like he may be going for a fast Reaper, which he is. He's just put that in, he's just producing it now, and likely we'll see a few speedlings come out for Dimaga and try and get a little bit of scout, a little bit of what's going on, and from that decide where he's going to go. Likely go with an expansion, because us Zerg players do like to get our expansions up as soon as possible. Speed going down, of course. Queen being produced. Standard stuff. 8 Zerglings. 2 Zerglings. I'm sorry, I have an overlay over the top of my production tab. I can't actually see the numbers. I got a little bit confused there. The Reaper is out for Goody now. He's going to make ways across this map. He's going to see what is going on. The Queen is out now for Dimaga, and some Zerglings out on the map too. So the Reaper likely won't get too much done, although he will be able to run away once speed finishes. He's going to go away on this bunker being placed down by Goody. Dimaga will be keen to get rid of that one, and the Reaper, if he tries to take up the Reaper, maybe that's pop into the main, but a bit more harassed. Another SCV, he's desperate to get that bunker up. Definitely going to do that. He's rallying another Reaper here actually, and looks like Dimaga could be in a little bit of trouble. A few more Zerglings coming out. This is a lot of damage. He didn't want to be done this early in the game. He's going to lose some more Zerglings. Another Reaper. He did manage to stop the bunker going up. Queen's going to come up to help defend. It will take forever for those Reapers to kill the Queen, especially if the Zerglings get involved as well. And he should be able to clean this up, and these Reapers will be on their way home, and he'll be able to take that bunker out. It's being cancelled, and he's not going to quite stop the SCV from getting into the... Oh yes he will. He will stop it from scouting anything in the base, although there's not too much to be seen at the moment. He's just going to try and drone up now after having to produce all of those Zerglings, not mining any gas anymore, so we won't see anything added for a little while. I wouldn't have thought. It's just going to be Zerglings. I'm going to try and just see if he can scout anything with the Zerglings here. The 2 Reapers on the top there, and we've seen first Marine being produced, and the first factory, which we will see Hellions coming out of, which is something that Goody likes to do an awful lot. And then he may swap this factory around with the tech lab and start to produce some tanks, or maybe even upgrade Blue Flame. We'll have to see what happens there. Maybe he'll do something completely different. 2 starports going down for Goody. Where are they hiding at? In the back of the base there. So I don't know what we'll see, whether he's going to go for some Vikings to pick up some overlords, Vikings and Medivacs at the same time. I'm not sure. And overlord coming in from Dimaga just to try and scout and try and find out what's going on. I don't think he will have seen those so he did see those. He must have come in from the back. I missed that. I do apologise. And yes, he will swap that factory over with the tech lab, and we'll see what he produces from that. Probably come into a bit of harassment, but those speedlings will be able to catch it, no problem at all. He might just about make it home without dying. We'll have to wait and see. Reaper's coming in now. Just take that out and get out of there. And there's nothing being produced in this tech lab yet. He's going for double banshees from this starport. I might have suspected that from Goody. He does like to bring banshees into the game. And lots of drones on this base now. Both bases fairly well saturated. And we'll see where Dimaga is going to go from here. But he does have lair now being produced at his main. So he may be able to get a spore caller up. Although there's only 2 queens here, so you may have a little bit of trouble, and no creeps connecting the bases, so these 2 banshees could cause a lot of problems. No evo chamber either for spore callers, so I have to rely on... Actually, there's no cloak. He's just going to go banshees straight up by the looks of it. So detection won't be a problem, although a few more queens might come in handy. There is some more being produced now. They're about to finish up. So we'll see what happens. The banshees, looks like he's gonna wait for these 2 banshees, and then he's gonna move out. And he might be able to split the forces between the 2 bases. There are a couple of overlords just outside the base here, so he might be able to see when they're coming. Although he did see the double starport, so he probably knows what's going on now. Roach-1 and Baneling nest going on here. Knowing that Goody has invested so much in this tech, he may well be trying to go for some sort of counter-attack. To wait and see. Still just the 1 queen here. Problem, he's thinking he saw those starports, so a little slow to bring the drones away as well, or he's just trying to buy time. I'm not sure. Evo chamber is going up now, it's up, so he may well be able to get some spore callers up in the base. There is one there, but here these banshees are going to do an awful lot of damage. There's really nothing at all that he can do, Dimaga can do, sorry, except for doing some realisks by the looks of it. They will clear their banshees down, no problem. Although he may well have anticipated that a little bit later or sooner. He might have anticipated the whole 4 banshees. He may have thought it would just been 1 or 2 queens here now at the main. He will manage to divert these banshees. They're going to split up though, and they're going to do some more damage to the drones, and it's still slow to pull any drones away. So realists are out. These banshees will have to run away. Where did the other 2 banshees go? Are they heading home? Yep, they're heading home. They're going to return home for another day, and they're not a bad thing to have in your army as a Terran player. As we can see, +1 vehicle weapons and plating going down, classic mech style from Goody. Upgrade site for, I think he got +1 attack already. He's now getting +1 carapace on his evo chamber, and just trying to produce some drones. He's in a bit of a rough position now after losing those all those drones, but he has got 3 bases up. He should be able to reproduce those quite quickly. We'll have to see what happens. He's not going to be rebuilding this natural just yet. He has got this 3rd up, so he's not in too bad a shape. Hellions having a scout around the map to harass. They're going to see if they can do any damage. There's still no kind of queen or anything here, so they might be able to kill quite a bit with that blue flame. If he doesn't pull those drones away, they may well all die. And it looks like they might do. He's really just leaving them there. He's playing it. The speedlings come over. They might all die too, to be honest. Although here come the roaches and the banelings. They trap the zerglings in the corner. They will all get cleaned up without any problem whatsoever. A nice creep highway being pushed down towards Goody's base from Dimaga. And still, he's got a Thor up now to protect against those mutalisks, having seen them after they attacked the banshees. Banshees moving out across the map again by the looks of it. Let's see if they get any damage done this time. There's still no kind of protection here at all at this base. He's only just now getting it back up, so they may well just likely go straight to the main, where I believe there's a couple of queens to protect it. And still no queen over here. You might want to do something, because he knows those banshees left without being killed. Overlord here, so he knows the expansion is up. And 2 Thors now, so really heavy mech style going on here. And I don't think there's any way that Goody will break that beyond the edge. I mean, Queen's coming down and the Spore Caller coming down. They would likely just about be able to deflect these 2 banshees. We did lose one of them. The other one is going to go home again. This natural is nearly back up now, which is good. You don't really ever want to be playing a Terran on the same number of bases, because that's just no fun at all. Creep spread going down well. I wouldn't be surprised to see Goody try to take this tower at some point, because with all the siege tanks, the type of style that he usually plays, that watchtower is awfully hard to break as a Zerg. From personal experience, I do know that very well. So we have missile attacks level 1 coming up. A lot more roaches being produced, which are good against that mech style of play. And Thors, Hellions, tanks all coming out from Goody, who has now got a whopping 5 factories chugging out units. And I'm not sure what happened with those Vikings we had. He's going to start pushing out a little bit now. Vehicle weapons level 2 going up, and he's going to try and take that tower, as I mentioned. So he's even going to build some turrets there for extra protection. That's going to be a very, very tough position to break. You might want to throw down a scan and try and clear out a little bit of this creep. There we go. Although I didn't see a scan. Unusual. Did you have a Raven? No. Just had a scan and I missed it. A few roaches building up. Still, he's now going up to hive tech, so he would have produced an infestation pit there. Although there's a macro hatch also, and a 4th base coming up here. But it will be scouted by these Hellions, so Goody may want to move out and try and do something about that one. They're going to move into this place. There's queens and roaches there, so they don't do too much damage, although they might kill a few drones. They could do a little. They had killed one. And up. 3rd base is down here now for Goody, and he's got plenty of SCVs there, missile turrets going up, although they're going to be pretty much money wasted at the moment, because there is absolutely no air units on the map at all apart from 1 Mutalisk, so that would be very helpful. But they're good to have nonetheless. It's good to be safe, and he knows he's ahead from all that damage he'd done early in the game with those banshees, so he can afford to spend a little bit extra money. He's got the Hellions coming in, harassing again. This is so annoying as a Zerg player, and one of the reasons I chose this map, knowing this replay, knowing that Goody plays a lot of mech play and he likes to use those Hellions against the Zerg, and it's something that I have a lot of trouble with myself, so I thought I'd try and see how Dimaga deals with it in this game. But he's not doing a great job, to be fair. More the banshees than anything caused the problems, and there is the lone Mutalisk on the field there. Just a massive army being produced there. Zerg is almost at 200 food now with a lot of roaches, and I believe they are upgraded. Although this battle here, these siege tanks are going to take out these roaches so fast. Roaches really not that great when it comes to siege tanks with 2-2 upgrades. They're all down. And GG from Dimaga, and he has left the game. So I hope you enjoyed that game. I hope my casting wasn't too abysmal for you guys. I hope you got to see most of the action at least. I didn't miss too much going on. And maybe I'll cast some more. Give me some comments if you think there's anything I can improve, anything I can change. I'd love to hear it. And come and check out a lot of PC gaming news and goodness over at my website at ironhammers.org. So until next time, take care and play us to StarCraft, because that's what it's all about. See you soon.